Hello everyone, we are on chapter 7, or is it 7? No, it's 6, right? Either way, you probably know, and I'll probably know after I finish recording this. Anyway, here's another Friday. This one gets a little bit juicy, and I really enjoyed it, and it's gonna just, tell you why Summer is one of my favorite characters, and just, yeah, so, yeah, that's all I have to say. Enjoy!
Bye.
Chapter 7. Summer went into April's room and tried not to make a face at all the bloodstains on the floor. Summer? April asked softly, smiling weakly and sitting on her bed. Hey, April, are you doing okay? She said, doing a silly curtsy. April coughed and flinched a little, but returned her weak smile. Yeah, she said sarcastically. Summer smiled and hugged her lightly. They hugged for a while until Coral came in. Knock, knock. April, I got you breakfast, he chuckled. Summer smirked and side-hugged him. Okay, I should get some food too, she said, looking back at April before leaving. She had crackling scars and an eye patch, but still her normal mood and crazy brown hair. Summer was stopped by Freya. Hey, I found your necklace and got Moonfox to get another gem, she said. Thank you, Freya, Summer said with a smile. She didn't want to feel any more pain, and this necklace was more of a choker now. Freya clipped it on, and Summer felt the tingling like before. They got breakfast while talking about gemstones and scrolls. Summer, I have a question, Freya said seriously. Summer nodded and shook into a more serious mood. What? She said warmly. Freya leaned closer. Are you lesbian? 'Cause you sure look at April differently, Freya whispered. Summer blushed purple. No, April is cute. She's pretty. Summer sat there blushing. Freya shook her head. Hey, I think that's pretty cool. Don't be embarrassed, Freya said, rubbing Summer's shoulder. But what if she doesn't like me back? Summer whispered, holding her shoulder. Freya sighed. Then you'll find another? Or she'll totally love you back, she said with a friendly smile. Summer smiled back, but still felt sad. Suddenly, Tomb jumped onto Summer scaredly. Aw, Tomb, are you okay? Summer asked, petting her back. Tomb licked Summer's face and whimpered. Are you okay? Summer chuckled. Freya grabbed her and fed her a fish. She's probably worried you might leave, Freya said, also sad. You have a way back home, she said. Summer didn't even think about that, but it was true. Oh, I might visit every once in a while, but that's not really my home anymore, Summer said, sitting up on a bench. Freya was staring blankly at her for a moment. So, you're staying? Really? That would be awesome, she said, hugging her quickly. Mataro jumped in the hug. Why are we hugging? She chuckled. Tomb peeped and pushed Mataro away. Summer chuckled and explained everything. Let's talk with Winter about how to use it, Freya said blankly. June came with them, and they went to Patchon to the dungeon. June, you came for me? Winter scoffed, hanging his hands out of the bars. No, Summer growled, coming up after June. Winter rolled his eyes and sighed. We need you to tell us how to use the portal gun, Freya said, folding her arms. Winter stood up. And what happens if I say no? He hissed. Patchon snorted. Then you stay here and June doesn't go home, Patchon said. Freya sneered, getting closer to the bars. Summer got distracted by the voices in her head. Kill Winter!
Oh, poor June.
Eat his soul!
Oh, come on, he'll figure it out.
Now he's just
What does
annoying.
June
Will
ever go home?
Winter sighed. Well, I can tell Summer how to use it, right? Just her. I don't want everyone to know. He mumbled softly, sitting on the bench in his cage. Patron grunted. Yeah, I can help with that. He snorted and hooked Winter up to some shackles. Summer waited for Freya and June to leave. Then she stared blankly at Winter. Okay, show me, she said softly, pushing the gun towards him. He stared at Summer. Are you happy? He asked randomly. She ignored him. If you're happy, I'll stop. I only wanted to make sure you didn't suffer. He looked at Summer with an empty, smug face. Summer groaned. Can you tell me how to work this thing? She said annoyedly. Are you happy? He said louder. Summer looked at him with anger, but she couldn't stop seeing all the good in him.
Aw, he really is good for you.
Can we eat?
Oh, kill him already!
You're so annoying.
Wait a second. Are we happy?
Summer growled. Do you want June to go home or not? Winter stared blankly at Summer. I can still see your energetic smile. When we did things together, he said softly. Summer relaxed, looking stonily at him. Why are you ignoring me? She asked blankly. Why are you ignoring me, Summer? He said solemnly back. Patron yanked on his chains. Hey, you're telling her how to use the gun. Don't argue, he snorted. Summer looked at Patron. Mostly thank you, but she also wished he would let her do it alone. I'm sorry, Winter said softly, with a blank expression. Summer just calmly waited as he looked at the gun. See this part? You pull that to 5. Then you type the name of where you want to go. Winter started, pointing at the knobs and keys. And that's the on button, he continued. June packed her things and shyly said goodbye to Mataro. Hey, this gemstone will let you contact us. If you're ever in a bad life or death situation, tap on it, Mataro said warmly, handing June a stone. An hour went by, and Summer was finished. Thank you, Winter, she said softly. Winter stared at her blankly. I am happy, she said warmly, giving him a hug. Winter was shocked and patted her side. Yep, he whispered. She took the portal gun and smiled as she left, winking at Winter. She secretly shot a small portal on the wall for Winter to go home. He smiled and saluted at her, then jumped through the portal. April decided to come out and say goodbye because she wanted to stay with Summer. Bye, June. We'll visit soon, April said warmly, giving a sideways hug. June gave a worried smile and looked back at Summer. She was listening to all the voices in her head, though. Go with her!
Kill her!
Kiss April.
Her lips are right
Is
there.
Garashi mad at us?
Why is Freya so nice?
Run away! Hurry!
Ugh. She snapped out of it and shot the gun at a tree. Bye, Summer, June said quietly, smiling softly. Hey, don't do anything stupid, April said jokingly, patting June's shoulder. She held her breath as she walked through, then waved goodbye through the portal as it slowly closed. Coral waved back, hanging from a branch. We'll visit soon, he chuckled. Coral, you big show-off, Freya chuckled, pulling him down. Vex laughed and grabbed Coral up. Stop hurting each other, he chuckled. April leaned on Summer. Could you take me back? She said, smiling softly. So then Summer carefully took her back to her room.
Kiss April.
Kill something.
Oh, April's so
Ask her
cute.
to marry us.
Marry? That is way too far.
April's really healing well.
All the voices shouted, almost distracting Summer. Hey, April, Summer asked softly, sitting on her bed. Do you like me? She didn't know how that would be taken, but hopefully it was good. April looked at Summer with a funny smile. Like you? I love you so much I'd marry you just to stay with you. April chuckled warmly.
Slowly kiss her.
Ooh, start crying.
Meh.
Happily.
Ooh, say you love her back.
Friendly
I'm so
or actual
flustered.
love? Summer's mind raced. April's smile slowly left. Too much? She asked softly. Summer smiled. Well, if I loved you back, what would you do? She said warmly. April smiled again. Well, I'd want to kiss you. I mean, totally be chilled with it. I mean, I guess I'd be very happy. Why, do you? April said quickly. Summer blushed.
Tell her yes!
Absolutely.
Tightened.
Oh my gosh, she actually wants to kiss us.
Summer didn't know what to do. She did want to kiss her, but didn't know how. Summer, am I too fast? Was that a weird answer? That was a weird answer, Summer said, rubbing her neck and looking down. No, not at all, Summer said, smiling and hugging her. Aw, you two are cute, Maychek said, flapping his ears. Macharo stopped hugging April. How much did you hear? She said, blushing purple. Maychek scoffed. Most of it, he smirked. Don't worry, I won't tell. I'll let you two do that, he said softly. I was coming to tell you that lunch was ready. Maychek huffed, walking out. Summer blushed. Well, should we tell them? She asked, looking clumsily at April. They held hands as they went to the dining hall. April went in first, then Summer got her horns stuck in the doorframe. Freya laughed. Summer, do you need help? She giggled, walking over to open the door more. Well, you shouldn't be laughing. I didn't grow up with these horns, Summer said, sarcastically grumpy, as she ruffled Freya's hair. Yeah, I know. That's what makes it funny, she chuckled, wrapping her arm around her shoulders. Summer smiled and rolled her eyes. It was very painful, I'll tell you, she chuckled, pushing Freya's forehead away. They both laughed and sat down to eat, Summer sitting next to April. They had fish, rice, curry, and they told stories and joked around with each other all afternoon.
Everyone
April
knows!
Kill something.
What is June doing right now?
Well,
That was a funny story.
Summer's head raged with all these different voices. Okay, who keeps saying meh? Summer thought angrily.
I didn't.
Well, I didn't do it.
Maybe.
Nope.
Not me.
Well, was it
I
you? Didn't do it.
Fine. I did. Just because I'm stuck talking with you. Summer excused herself to the peach orchard. I'll be at the peach orchard, she said, smiling and waving her hand at her friends. Okay, can you show yourself, please? Summer thought, hoping the voice would listen. Yep, sure, it replied blankly. Then a green aura came from a shadow. Hello, Summer, she said, soft as butter. The aura took form of a fox with crystals on its back and 4 eyes. Whoa, so you're alive? How are you talking to me? Summer asked, reaching to touch her. Well, I'm a demon. Fuxishu. Have you heard of me? She said softly, without moving her mouth. Wah, wah, wah. And that's where we're stopping. So no, they haven't actually kissed yet, but it is totally them. Totally love them. They're my favorite couple, I think. I don't think I have found, like, any other couple that's cuter. I mean, there is, like, Freya and Coral. Not saying that they're going to... I'm just saying they're friends. And then there's obviously, you know, Vex and Mataro and all sorts of other things, and it's just kind of cool and fun, and yeah. But they're totally my favorite, and I totally love their whole ship dynamic and yeah, and you know, yeah, so there's also, you know, like, Fuxishu is, like, in Summer's head or whatever, and just, like, mwahaha. So, like, yeah, anyway, okay, that's all.
Goodbye.